Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Daniel Waskiewicz with Body One Physical Therapy. Today we are going to be starting a brand new series called Exercising Without Pain. For this series we're going to have 4 total different episodes, each focusing on a common exercise that folks will develop pain with, as well as some quick modifications that can be made to make the exercise non-painful. That way you can continue to train without pain. So for this first episode we're going to be going over the deadlift. So one of the most common forms of the deadlift that is performed in a gym setting is going to be the barbell deadlift, as Austin is demonstrating here for us. Now, a lot of times as people are doing this exercise, they can develop a lot of low to mid back pain. So that's the fix we're going to focus on today. And we're going to start with the basics, which is the form, okay? So you can see Austin here as he's doing this, he's really allowing his weight to come forward. You can see the barbell is coming forward towards the front of his toes. Those are 2 things we don't want to see. So Austin, if you come tall for me here, and I might have you just go ahead and turn a little bit so that way the camera can see this. So go ahead and perform one more as you were. So you can see here, Austin really isn't getting a lot of movement through his butt backwards, and what's happening instead then is he's forcing his lower spine to pick up a lot of that slack. So you can see that big curve. Now that is not exactly what we want here, especially if he's having back pain, right? So one of the cues I'll give folks in the clinic is putting something behind their bottom and having them reach their butt back towards that object. So I want you to reach your butt back towards this foam roll. Don't even think about your chest dropping. So now as his chest drops, instead of that movement coming through his back primarily, it's now going to come through the hips. And then on the way up, I want you to lead those hips forward. Perfect. So that is one great fix from the get-go. We want to see a lot of butt going backwards. And again, as you do that, automatically that chest will drop, but now you're loading the legs instead of loading the back, which is what we want. Another thing Austin can focus on is the bar path. So from your angle there at the camera, that bar should be dropping straight down and straight up. It shouldn't be curving forward at all, okay? So I'll cue patients to let that bar slide down your legs, okay? So butt's going backwards, bars sliding down your legs. That again is going to alleviate a lot of the pressure here by keeping that weight more aligned in his center of balance. So go ahead and perform a few reps like that, Austin. That looks fantastic. Perfect. Now, for some people that's not enough, right? So say Austin's doing it with great form, his back is still irritated, there's still some other things we can do. And the first thing I would recommend is deviating away from the barbell. So if you want to go ahead and set that down, sir. Perfect, you can slide it forward. So 2 options for the deadlift without the barbell are going to be with dumbbells. And you can also see this done in the gym setting with a trap bar or a hex bar, which is just going to change the weight force on the body. So now, arms relaxed just like you were there. Everything's the same, I just want those weights to stay on your side. So now Austin not having the weight in front of him is going to take a lot of pressure up his back. It's going to be more evenly distributed, and he's still going to get a lot of work through those legs. So everything's the same, butt back to the foam roll, weights dropping down and straight up. Now again, instead of the weight being way up here, it's staying more aligned in Austin's midline. How's that feel?
Good.
Nice, still challenges the legs, right?
Yep.
So again, this is going to help us continue to gain strength, gain mobility, bulletproof our body, again, without pain. The final option I'd recommend, if you want to set those down, is now going to be more of a sumo hold. So if you go ahead and put your hands on either side of that, perfect, and you can even get into a wider stance here. Good. Now that weight's just going to drop straight down your midline towards the midline of your feet there. Good, so don't let it come forward. Perfect, and then up strong. Awesome. So another great variation. Again, we're doing the same weight we had on the barbell. We're challenging the legs. We're just alleviating some of the pressure on his back. So if Austin is maybe still having pain with this movement and it's at the lower portion of it, I could always put a step under him, which now will shorten that range and again, could help to then alleviate that pain. Perfect, and awesome. Sweet. So there's a few quick options you can try at the gym if you are having pain with the deadlift with the barbell in your back. If those options do not help or you still have questions or concerns, we'd love to see you in here. We're professionals at this and we'll put a lot of effort into making you not only better at the movement, but doing it without pain. So come on in and see us at Body One Physical Therapy. Thank you all so much.